Hello guys, so welcome to my channel. I still remember my humble self, MC Bernardino. Thank you very much for staying tuned, guys. On this channel, as you all know, I always give you anything that has to do with Canada immigration. You get it on this channel. So if you're new on this channel, you've got your hands full, because I'll be giving you information as far as Canada immigration is concerned. Are you outside Canada? You're planning on migrating to Canada through study permit, through work permit, express entry, what have you? On this channel, I always give it to you, the information. And I do that for free. So because I know the importance of information, I know that information is very important and it needs to be gotten as at when due. If not gotten, then it could be disastrous. All right, so what do I have for you today? Just a quick one before I go on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, that means if you are new on this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscription button right below. Hit the likes button for this video if you enjoy it. So anytime I drop a video, there's a notification button beside the subscription button. Anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. All right, so based on your yearning, based on the demand from people, I have this question from Enyawa. He or she said, "Hi bro, thanks for all the wonderful information and inspiring video on YouTube. It's inspiring. Please, do you have a video on steps to bringing a spouse to Canada while the partner is on study permit? I really appreciate the info. Thank you very much." Likewise, I also received a YouTube message from Shani Sean, and he or she said, "MC Bernardino, can you please do a video on how to apply for open work permit for your spouse as a student in Canada? Thanks." All right, so based on your yearning, based on your demand, based on your question, today I brought this video to you, how I applied and brought my wife to Canada when I was a student. So that's the video I'll be doing for you. It actually applies to the question that I've been asked. How can you bring your wife here if you're on a study permit for her to come and join you, and probably your family by extension? So you want to hang on tight while I bring that to you. Don't forget, I'll think about this segment where I always give it to you. You think about it, you ponder on it, you act on it, and it works for you. All right, you want to stay tuned, hang on tight, get your neighbor, get your friend, get your chair ready, get your drinks ready while we go on to how you can actually bring your spouse to Canada while you're on study permit. Relax, I'll be back.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
All right, so before I quickly share my own experience with you, let me give you the disclaimer. Disclaimer is just that I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a consultant. I'm just doing this out of my own volition because I know the importance of information. All right, let me quickly give you in brief how I actually brought my wife to Canada when I was in Canada on a temporal visa. So don't forget, I told you in my earlier video that I came in on a study permit a few years back, and after my study, I wasn't married. I came in as a single person. After my study, I applied for my postgraduate work permit, which was 1 year, and within that period I went back to Africa to go get married. I got married, still came back single. So when I came back, then I had the certificate, marriage certificate, and all the documents I need. Then I applied for open spousal work permit for my wife. So I applied for that, paid the necessary application fee, filled the document, and 3-4 months down the line, she came into Canada to join me. So let me quickly give you a caveat here. It doesn't mean that you can only apply for a spousal open work permit when you, the primary applicant, is on work permit. Even if you're on study, take for instance, when I came into Canada then if I was on study permit, I can still apply for open spousal work permit for my wife to come and join me. So either you're on work permit or you're on study permit, you can always apply for spousal open work permit for your wife, for your husband, as the case may be, to come and join you in Canada. All right, so let me go into nitty-gritty of what it means. So open work permit is just, spousal open work permit is just saying that you, the primary applicant, you are on temporal permit, then you want your wife, your husband, as the case may be, to come and join you in Canada. It is very possible. In this video, I'll be linking the website where you can actually go about it, how much it will cost you, the duration. I'll be telling you in this video. So you want to stay hang on and apply for open work permit. So number one, if you're on temporal residence in Canada, at least if you're on study permit or you're on work permit, you can apply for your spousal open work permit. You are eligible as far as you are in a designated learning institution. And also, if you, the applicant, if you're on a work permit, you need to make sure that your job you're doing in Canada is on NOC O, A, or B in order for you to apply. So that means that even if you're working in Canada as the applicant and you want to apply for your spouse back home, you cannot just be on any kind of job for you to apply. It will not be honored, it will be denied. So that means that you, the primary applicant in Canada, your job role needs to be in any of this NOC position of O, A, or B in order for you to apply for your spouse to come and join you in Canada. So you want to look into the NOC OA or A and B. I'll be linking it in this video for you to apply. So those are the people that can actually apply for open work permit for your spouse. It's very simple. All you have to do is this. First, you need to get all the documentation ready. So that means that you, the primary applicant, you need to have your permit ready, whether it's a study permit or your work permit that you have. You need to have it ready. You need to have the application fee. You need to have it ready. You need to have your wedding certificate. You need to have it ready. So many of your passport, everything, you need to get it ready, because those are the requirements. In this video, I'll be linking the website where you can actually see additional information of how you can go about it, and the website from where you can actually go about applying for open work permit for your spouse. It is pretty easy and it's straightforward. As far as you meet all the requirements, there's no way your spouse won't actually get it. So what is the cost? As at the last time I checked, in total, the cost for applying for open work permit for your spouse is $255 Canadian, and you can actually pay that through your credit card, your Visa card, your MasterCard, as the case may be, any one of them. So people might want to ask me, what is the duration? How long does it take for your spouse to come to join you after you must have applied? I won't actually give you a particular time how long it takes, but mine took like 3 months. So it could be 3 months, 4 months. It depends on who is treating your case and what backlog they have. So, but when you go online, you see that what they have online is 90 days, so it could be more than that, as the case may be. So that is the duration for you to apply and for your spouse to come and join you. Alright, if you feel you enjoyed this video so far, why not hit the subscription button if you have not subscribed? Share this video with your loved one, with your friends. If you have any question, there's anything you are not clear about based on what I've said so far, drop it in the comment section below. My social handles are here: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Drop the question as far as possible, as soon as possible. I answer you back. Alright, so let's quickly look at what are the reasons why your application for open work permit for your spouse could be denied. There are various reasons why it could be denied, but I'm just going to share with you one or two that are more common. So number one reason could be that when you are applying, take for instance, you the primary applicant in Canada, you're on work permits in Canada and you want to bring your spouse from back home. And one of the reasons why it could be denied is that the job position, your role could be that you're not in any of the NOC position A, O, or B, like I said earlier on. So that means that you cannot just be doing any kind of job in Canada in order for you to bring your spouse here to join you in Canada. Your job position, your job role needs to be in that code. I'll be linking how you can actually check in the website down below. Another reason could be that if you're on study here in Canada, you want to bring your spouse here, documentation could be another reason. Maybe you could not prove the ties that existed between you and your spouse. Take for instance, someone applying and missing the wedding certificate. That could be a very big miss. So there's no way you could prove that because you don't have the wedding certificate to prove the relationship. So because of that, you could be denied. And also, if you don't pay the right amount you're supposed to pay, you could be denied. So there are varieties of reasons why you could be denied. So what I'm just going to advise you in this video is that do your due diligence, do your own additional research. Don't base your application on just this video alone. You're free to do your own additional research. I'm just here to guide you. If you feel you have any question, anything you're not clear about, drop it in the comment section below. I'll try as much as possible to help you. Don't forget, I always have you guys in my mind. Information is free and I always want to give it to you. Alright, so let us go into the think about this segment where I always drop it to you guys. You think about it, you ponder on it, and it works for you. Alright, on the think about this segment, I have a quote from Jaru, and he said, "I love to see my family together." That's what life is about. It's about family. So that simply means that as far as your family is concerned, family comes first. Canada immigration, they don't want to separate you from your family. So that means that you can be with your family. As far as you apply properly, you do all the documentation properly, your spouse can also come and join you in Canada. If you enjoy it, hit the thumbs up button, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Still your one and only till I come back to you, MC Bernardino. One love. Peace out.